Right now, there's no impact to land, but we are seeing that it's following that similar track. If it does begin to curve towards the east, to the west, that's when it becomes a bit of greater interest, as we'll watch if there's any impact to the U.S. East Coast. And then we go over to Africa, because this is actually the birthplace of hurricanes. We are seeing a disturbance that's going to move its way offshore, and this has a 90% chance of formation over the next both 48 hours and 5 days. If it does form into something, it is going to get that S name, and it would be Sally. For BC, you've got special weather statements in place in the same spot as yesterday. We are seeing temperatures 5 to 10 degrees above average, and today they're a bit warmer than they were yesterday, so it is possible we'll see some communities, particularly in the Okanagan, getting up to 30 degrees. Now, this shows the outlook for early afternoon in BC, about 2 o'clock. And you'll see that Kelowna is already at 24 degrees, likely to hit 30. We'll see 20-degree temperatures across all 3 prairie provinces as well. Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, very warm. A little bit further north, the jet stream collapses. It moves its way southward, and you get into a bit of troughing through northern Saskatchewan. So, Fort McMurray, you also tap into that cooler with rain in your forecast. Speaking of rain, we move over to Atlantic Canada. You're saying goodbye to the sunshine. It's very overcast for today. Rain for some, particularly west coast of Newfoundland, the Northern Peninsula, southern Labrador, the Gaspé Peninsula, and northern New Brunswick. Could be a bit drier, though misty at times for Nova Scotia, and generally overcast. And tonight you'll get into that rain, at times quite heavy, some thunderstorms. It clears, and then you get into sunshine right across the maritime provinces. So there you go. It's going to be cooler tomorrow for sure, but a return to sun. And then for central Canada, you are in a position where you will see some pretty heavy rain moving east of Georgian Bay through this morning and then into southwest Quebec as well. This is going to push its way north of the St. Lawrence, right up towards Labrador. And this is what's moving into Atlantic Canada and will be the big weather maker for tomorrow. But we are seeing that south of that, it's driving some pretty decent fog in the south, right along the shores of Lake Erie. We had fog advisories earlier this morning. Those have now been lifted, but we are still seeing that moisture in there. You can kind of feel it as you're heading outside. That cloud is beginning to dissipate a little bit, but still, can we take you live out to the city of Toronto? You can see what it looks like. Normally we'd see the CN Tower. Yeah, you're not seeing that. So technically, there's no fog advisory in place because that low cloud is just off the surface, and so it's not reducing visibility for drivers, but obviously, you're not getting a great view. That's going to, unfortunately, inhibit the warm-up for today because of the amount of moisture in the air. It takes a lot of energy to really warm the lower atmosphere. So, again, just like yesterday, trending below seasonal. Ottawa, Montreal, similar for you. Now, a little bit further north, as you get in towards central Ontario, Sudbury, Sault Ste. Marie, Timmins, Thunder Bay, Red Lake, the sun returns, but you also get into windier conditions as well. The yellow's flashing on your screen, the red's indicative of wind gusts 30 to 50 kilometers an hour. Watch what happens, though. This cloud is going to shift its way southward overnight tonight, and by Friday, we're back into the sun. This is a big deal. It's been like 4 days without sun, so there you go. Something to look forward to. Stay with us. In 15 minutes, Kayla Gray will be here. She's talking about who else? The Raptors. We'll be right back.